is all the above, best believe we do it better. I want the fame, the fortune, all the above. I want the checks, the moolah, all the above. From Philadelphia to New York, all the above. Man, tell them other stations they don't do it like us. I want the fame, the fortune, all the above. I want the checks, the moolah, all the above. From Philadelphia to New York, all the above. Man, tell them other stations they don't do it like us.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Angel Marie from All the Above, and this week we're gonna switch things up just a little bit because, you know, with the coronavirus epidemic going on right now, we want to take the right precautions and don't want to put any of our guests in danger, in harm's way. We don't want to put ourselves in danger or in harm's way. So we're gonna do something a little different where Kevin is taking the week off and I am going to do a quick little video segment for you guys, and it is called the Philly Select. So obviously this segment is going to be all things Philly. This is very special if you've never been to Philly, if you want to visit Philly, extreme tourists, whatever the case may be. If you are born and raised in Philly and you super supportive, love where you from, this is for you too. So let's get it started. So nightlife in Philly. Basically the number one nightlife spot is South Street. Everyone says South Street is that place where you went when you was younger. Now that you're older, you turn 21, you go visit Fat Tuesday. South Street pretty much has a full line of bars and restaurants and lounges that you can go check out, have fun with your friends, but definitely be cautious because South Street gets a little bit shaky on the weekends at nighttime. Just saying. Also, Vesper Sport Club is a dope spot if you want Sunday brunch, even if you want a weekend turn up, nightlife, whatever the situation may be. I've been there twice, 2 or 3 times. Never had a bad experience. The music is popping, drinks are good, crowd is amazing, bouncers are nice. Boom. Cuba Libre. If you are into some Latin flair, you want to get your salsa and your merengue and your bachata, all you have to do is go to Cuba Libre's down Old City area. Whole bunch, good times. Been there twice, loved it. I was hitting my little salsa with people. It was cool, it was nice, it was dope. Blue Martini, it's a small lounge, hookah bar kind of situation going on. Been there a couple times, no bad reviews, check it out. If you're into a more luxury, lavish-ish nightlife type of situation, Club Noto Philadelphia is on Vine Street, sort of on the brink of downtown. It's like right off the cusp of you leaving Center City, but good time. Been there plenty of times. Drinks are a little pricey though, so full disclosure, just letting you know, pregame before you go. But still give them some business. So next up we have Trilogy Nightclub, which is in North Philly at 6th and Spring Garden. Has 3 different levels, so it's pretty dope. No large, it's a more urban crowd. So if that's what you're looking for, if you want that nice hood turn up, go to Trilogy. I've been there plenty of times, loved it. And you know, Woody's is a good club for the LGBTQ community if you guys are looking for something fun to do. Another good lounge is Reserve Lounge. I've been there a few times for a couple of my birthdays with my friends. It's pretty small, so it's definitely not like a large turn up that you're trying to have, but it's always good music every time I go. Usually never have any issues getting in, so I recommend that one as well. If you guys are looking for an after-hour turn up, highly recommend you all check out Recess Nightclub. It's in, what, Old City area, I guess you would call it. I love it. Been there plenty of times a few years back. Haven't been there recently though, but always went there around like 1 o'clock, 2 p.m.-ish. I think it ends at like 4, correct me if I'm wrong if it changed since then, but hey, check it out, Google. That's what Google is for. Another good spot is Morgan's Piers right off the waterfront. It's more of a pop kind of crowd, kind of music, so it's that kind of flavor if that's what you're looking for. I went probably 2 or 3 times during the summer. I always recommend going during the summer, obviously, because it's outdoors, beautiful view. You get to see the bridge, lights, cars, boats, the whole 9. Another good place that's on the waterfront is Kavanaugh's River Deck. Now that is the spot that y'all need to check out, especially on Sunday nights. Don't know if that changed, but Sunday nights was like the Caribbean soca night. You get the little reggae, Jamaican vibe, all that good. Bust the wine. And the big shebang, the heart of South Philly, is Xfinity Live, where there's a whole bunch of different bars inside that you can check out. Super huge inside. There's always different crowds. They have a mechanical bull in there, cheesesteaks, the fries, the drinks, bars and mini restaurants, the whole nine. Definitely check it out. If you ever are planning to visit Philly for the first time and you need something to do, it's not like a wild club type turn up. It's very chill. You don't have to get all dressed up. Get cute, put on some nice heels, some jeans, t-shirt, or blouse, whatever you want to do. Definitely go to Xfinity Live though. Last but not least, anywhere in Center City that you want to check out, you will not regret the nightlife. There's so many bars, dive bars, lounges, clubs, whatever, who knows. But Center City, wherever corner you go to, there's gonna be somewhere for you to go. Anyway, and there's so many different clubs and bars and lounges that I just couldn't name because there's so much in Philly. So just explore. You'll run into something. You'll run into somebody. So next is the Philly slang, which the biggest one that I feel like everyone knows is John. Literally, John could be anything. It's person, place, thing, whatever. You say, hey, look at that John over there. Pass me that John. Yo, you're such a John. Anything you want it to be. It's kind of like how you use it or phrase it in a sentence, the tone you use with it, you know? I don't know. You just gotta get it at that point because you can't really explain it. You just gotta know. So we also have young bull. Young bull is pretty much a young bull. We also have R and I, basically means okay. So we also have drawing. It's pretty much like you're saying someone's drawing, but you're using it with an L. You're drawing. And that basically means that you hype, you're being extra, you know, that pretty much, that lane, basically. You're drawing. You're means you're trying to get someone's attention, trying to holler at a female, saying, hey, what's up, hello. Even not that you're being saucy, you know, you're being extra, you're being hype. That whole nine, water ice. We spell it W-A-T-E-R, but we pronounce it W-O-O-D-E-R, water ice. Y'all may have Italian ices, gelatis, gelatos, whatever y'all call it, but we have a water ice. We also have jimmies. We don't call them sprinkles here. So if an ice cream truck pulled up right now, I would ask them for vanilla ice cream with rainbow jimmies. Simple as that. Some people in Philly still call it sprinkles sometimes here and there. But for the most part, everyone calls it jimmies. We also have hoagies here. We don't call them subs. A lot of people may call them subs, but we say hoagie. If you go to Wawa or if you go to the corner store, pocket store, you ask for a hoagie. Another big thing, if we are going to the beach, we don't say that we're going to the beach. We say we're going down the shore. Everybody knows what that means. As soon as you say I'm going down the shore, they were like, all right, you're going to the beach. Cool, have fun, be safe. We also have poppy stores. I know New York calls it bodegas. Some people may call it corner store, convenience store, whatever the case may be. But in Philly, if you have that store on the corner or around the corner, you're going to the poppy store. Everybody know what I mean. You're getting your chips, your sodas, your hoagies, your candy, whatever. So now we're gonna get to popular food places in Philly. The biggest one of all, everyone knows that Philly is well known for our poppin' dope cheesesteaks. So a few places that have cheesesteaks that I highly recommend are Max's, Ishkabibble's, Del Sandro's, Jimmy G's, and Jim Steaks. They're all super good. They're in Erie Ave, South Street, Roxborough, South Philly, that kind of situation. You can't come to Philly and not get a cheesesteak. And we mentioned this earlier, but when you come to Philly, you have to get a hoagie as well. So a few places I recommend are Gooey Louie's in South Philly, Carmen's Famous Italian Hoagie in Redden Terminal. Who else? Wawa, obviously. And then you gotta go to the Poppy store. Poppy store always got dope hoagies too. They always pack up so much meat in it. Wawa. You have to go to Wawa not just for hoagies, but pretty much everything. Wawa has everything at your fingertips at any hour of the day. You gotta go to Wawa. The number one place that you obviously have to go is the Pretzel Factory. Duh. Almost anywhere in Philly. Gotta check them out. You gotta go and get a water ice if you come to Philly. Rita's water ice, super duper dope. They have so many different flavors, different kind of water ice that you can get. Also, John's Water Ice in South Philly is right on like 4th and Christian or something, somewhere in that area. And then Poppy stores. I already told you guys, Poppy store usually has everything. Majority of the time they have water ice as well. And then for the most part, if you're in the hood or if you visit the hood, it's usually an old lady on the block or somewhere around the corner who has water ice in a large deep freezer outside. Check them out. A few restaurants that you should check out is Chicken and Pete's. They have it down South Philly. It's usually right near the stadium, so you're kind of going to be in the heart of South Philly. Also, Redden Terminal Market. Redden Terminal has literally any food imaginable, desserts, flower arrangements, anything. The Spirit Philadelphia dinner cruise ship that pretty much, you know, whisks you away on the waterfront where you have a nice dinner. I actually personally never been on it just yet, but my family has, parents, all that. And Assembly Rooftop. I never had food at Assembly, but the drinks are nice. You're high up, you get a view of the awesome Parkway, the Art Museum, Love Park, waterfront, all that. So check it out. All right, now we are on to historic areas in Philly. I know you guys are waiting for this part because if you're a tourist, obviously the main things that you want to check out are the little goofy historic things that we all as natives take for granted. First things first, everyone comes to Philly to check out the Philadelphia Art Museum steps, aka the Rocky Steps. Please don't call it when you come to Philly and you ask someone like, hey, where's the Rocky Steps? That kills me. It is the Art Museum steps. Put some respect on it. And then also right next to the Art Museum steps, we have the Rocky statue. The Rocky statue used to be in a couple locations, but they officially moved it right next to the Art Museum not too long ago, where Sylvester Stallone came back to Philly for the revealing, well, the unveiling. Also have the Franklin Institute. Everything about Benjamin Franklin, you know, the guy who discovered electricity. Big deal. Check that out. So many dope things. I went recently to the Marvel exhibit that they had, and I took my nephew and my niece. Loved it. We also have the Constitution Center and the Liberty Bell. Two big things in history that are right in the heart of Philly. Definitely check that out. I haven't been to the Constitution Center in years. I obviously went as a school field trip and took it for granted as a child, so I definitely am going to plan to make my way back up there as an adult. We also have Kelly Drive. It's right behind the Philadelphia Art Museum. But super dope, nice scenery. You have Boathouse Row, also where people jog, walk, ride their bikes. Nice, pretty much a nice view. Just go check it out. Nothing too fancy, but kind of gotta walk the trail of Kelly Drive at least for 5 minutes. And then we also have Love Park, which is right downtown on JFK Boulevard. Just the love sign, you know, that's kind of a big thing because we are the city of brotherly love. And I heard that the O in love is crooked because love is not perfect. Now it makes sense. But definitely check that out. It's a good photo op part of your visit if you are to come. It's a nice waterfall in the park as well. Well, not a waterfall, but fountain. Nice fountain. Then we also have Betsy Ross House. Great historic figure as well. Don't really have much to say about that one. I haven't visited that one yet. Plan on it. Get some more knowledge about Philly history. But yeah, check out Betsy Ross House. And then there's also Efrith Alley. I hope I pronounced that correctly. It's Efrith or Efrith Alley. It is the oldest cobblestone street in America that is still there. They didn't dig it up and make new roads. Basically kept it the same that it's always been. So it's very historic. Everyone goes to check it out. And in the tradition of history, also Benjamin Franklin's grave. His grave is at Christ Church Burial Ground. It's in Independence Hall area, right next to the Liberty Bell and Constitution Center. So you know, it all makes sense. It's all together. Yeah, obviously with him being a great historical figure in Philly, it's definitely something you should check out as well. And then we also have Chinatown. You know, I feel like every city probably has a Chinatown, but they're all different. Definitely check out our Chinatown as well. Great karaoke bars. On top of the historic figures, we also have Edgar Allan Poe. His museum and his home is in Philly. You should check it out. There's a lot of exhibits. Obviously, you get to see his house. Yeah, simple as that. Great author, poet, like the whole nine. Then last but not least is the Eastern State Penitentiary. They do tours all year long, but definitely during October, around Halloween time, they do the whole Scare Fest situation where people dress up and pretty much scare you. It's crazy. Eastern State Penitentiary is like that John in October. So if you happen to come to visit Philly around then, definitely put that on your to-do list. So now we are on our must-see spots and locations. The number one spot that everyone should go visit is the up-and-coming fashion district. We call it the gallery, but they're trying to change it into the fashion district. You know, like a baby New York basically, like Times Square. Definitely a lot of new things that they've been building, like the Candytopia, Wonder Spaces, the AMC Theater's right there. There's also Round One Arcade, so many shopping centers. Just check it out. And it's also right next to Reading Terminal Market. Kill two birds with one stone. Tell them Angel sent you. We also have Spruce Street, Harbor Park, and Blue Cross River Rink. They're both right next to each other-ish. It's like a back walkway kind of situation, but super dope. Spruce Street Harbor Park is definitely a place to go to in the summertime because they have cute little hammocks and then like the little icicle lights that changes colors, and then there's a beer garden, food vendors. We have like fake sand outside right on the waterfront of Delaware Ave. And then when you walk over, there's also little swings for kids, different stuff. And then there's a large stage where there's usually music venues during the weekends or during the day, movie nights, all that. And then on the Blue Cross River Rink side, there is a skating rink where there's a mini carnival going on, where it's a Ferris wheel, carnival games that are surrounding it, and then there's also a mini arcade inside. So much for you to do with the family if you come visit. We also have the Philadelphia Zoo. Everyone has a zoo, but you know, when you go somewhere else, you gotta check out their zoo. So what kind of animals they have. What's their people like? I don't know. I love the Philly Zoo, but I've only checked out one other zoo before. I think I went to Atlanta. But yeah, check out the Philadelphia Zoo. We also have Fairmount Park and the Schuylkill River Trail. They're not really connected, but they're in the same vicinity. So Fairmount Park is very popular. It's just a park as well, where there's swings, slides, all that. But it's pretty much very prominent for people to have their cookouts, family gatherings, reunions, the whole nine. And then the Schuylkill River Trail is basically a trail where people go jogging, bike riding, walking, right along the waterfront as well. And we also have Franklin Square, which also changes seasonally, where they have the Chinese dragons and different situations during Chinese New Year, where it's super dope light shows. During Christmas time, they have a Santa Claus, a train ride, carousel, light show, and mini golf. So much that goes on in Franklin Square. You just gotta Google search, see what's going on during that season. Always something popping off. But when you come to Philly, I feel like you kind of have to go see Pat's and Gino's at least, just for a photo op or whatever the case may be. Everyone seems to go there. I don't recommend you go there for your cheesesteaks because I'd rather you go to the authentic Philly spots. But just to say you've been there and you saw it, Pat's and Gino's. Also, Philadelphia Magic Gardens. Super cute. It's very low key and chill. It's nothing too crazy there, but I say just check it out just for the, if you're an artsy person, I would say check it out. I loved it. I went there once. Definitely really good for Instagram photos. So if you want to check it out, Philadelphia Magic Gardens. There's also the Please Touch Museum for kids. I don't know if there's a Please Touch Museum in any other place, but I know we have it here. It's where kids literally can touch anything they want, from grocery shopping, the whole nine. Touch whatever they want, not get in trouble. And the African American Museum is not as big as the one in Washington, D.C., but still just as great. I love the African American Museum. Highly recommend that you all check that out, especially if you come in February during Black History Month or whenever you come, honestly. And last but not least, if you come to Philly, a must-see spot and location that you should go to is Temple University. I can be a little biased because I'm an alumni, but we're the best college and university in Philly. I'm just saying. segment, I would like to give a shout out and highlight all of the well-known celebrities that have came out of Philly and, you know, show everybody that Philly be poppin'. So first and foremost, Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, we salute you. We also have Meek Mill, we have Milano, we have Kevin Hart, we have Holly Robinson Pete, we have Benny Siegel, we have Patti LaBelle, we have Philly Freeway, we have Phyllis Hyman, we have Boyz II Men, we have Eve, we have Billie Holiday, we have Jill Scott, Jasmine Sullivan, Music Soul Child, we have Lee Daniels, Marian Anderson, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, we have Wilt Chamberlain, we have The Roots, we have Bill Cosby, still got shot or not. We have Amber Rose, Charlie Baltimore, and we have Dawn Staley and the late and great Kobe Bryant. May rest in peace. So there you have it, guys. That was all things Philly. Thank you for checking out our segment, Philly Select. I'm your girl, Angel Marie from All the Above. Definitely give this a thumbs up and a like if you agreed with everything or if you liked everything, if you saw anything that you would like to check out, well, if you heard anything that you would like to check out. Definitely subscribe to our channel as well and stop by our comment section to let us know what you like to visit in Philly, if there's anything that you would like to add that I didn't mention, or just feedback in general. See you guys next time.
Angel Marie and Kevin playing the illest records, bringing us back together. Philly is all season, swimming through any weather, leaving the track bleeding. Way we pull it together, we applying.